"We're flying, Annie and Clarabelle," said Thomas to his coaches. "Up in the fluffy white clouds. No more rails for us." "Hello, Gordon," said Thomas. "Well, I've seen everything now. A flying train." "Whispering woods aren't so frightening up here," said Thomas. Thomas's wings were working well. "We're higher than Cranky." "Hello, Porter." "Hello, Percy." "Hello, Thomas," said Percy. "We're going into space now, Percy," said Thomas. "Be careful," said Percy. Space was wonderful, but they quickly came lower again. Then there was trouble. The clouds became thicker and Thomas couldn't see where he was going. "Where are my rails? Where are my rails?" he said. Thomas lost control. He was diving towards the ground. "Wake up! Wake up!" said Annie. "We'll be late." Thomas opened his eyes. "Come on, Thomas, your rest in the siding has finished." "Come on." Phew! It had all been a dream, and he was back on the rails again. Thanks for watching our story featuring the new Winged Thomas. Love his facial expression. Anyway, he has 2 wings that fold down and up again. A spoiler which also folds up and then down again to let him get under any bridges when he's on the ground. His coaches Annie and Clarabelle are painted blue and both are wearing flying goggles. He looks great with his wings down and spoiler up, flying around the track. Although don't put anything too near the track, his wings will catch them. He looks quite like Thunderbird 1, doesn't he? About a year ago we produced our own Thomas in Space episode, also featuring the clangers. Thomas didn't have wings then, but we gave him a jet engine. Here it is. Peppa and George were on their way to a fancy dress party, dressed as astronauts. Thomas was taking the broken jet to be repaired. But just as he went up the slope of the bridge, the jet fired and Thomas took off into space, powered by the jet engine. "Wow!" cried Peppa. "We really are astronauts now." On a nearby planet, Major Clanger saw Thomas, Peppa and George through his telescope. He called out to Small Clanger and Tiny Clanger. "You can land here," said Peppa to Thomas, and he landed. Small and Tiny raced out to meet them. "This is George," said Peppa. "Look, he's smaller than you, Tiny." Tiny and Small talked to Thomas. Major Clanger called them all inside. Tiny went off to fetch her scooter. George hopped on and off they went. Oh, Tiny and George have crashed. They seem to be okay. Peppa told Major Clanger that Thomas needed his jet engine looked at. Major Clanger examined the jet. Then he called for the iron chicken. Now the iron chicken was made from scrap metal and lived in a nest above their planet. He asked the iron chicken if she had the part that Thomas needed. The iron chicken flew off. The iron chicken arrived back with a spare part. Major Clanger took it and fixed the jet. "We must go now," said Peppa. Mummy Clanger and Granny came to say goodbye. Small and Tiny said goodbye to Peppa and George. The jet fired and Thomas took off into space. "Hang on, Peppa," said Thomas. "This could be a bumpy landing." "I'm sorry you're late for your fancy dress party," said Thomas. "Oh, but we've been real astronauts," said Peppa. "Much better than just fancy dress." Thanks for watching our story featuring the Clangers' home planet. Characters: Iron Chicken and Scooter. To find out more about the Clangers and their own programme, there are links in the video description to their website and their own YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching. Please click one of these images to see more, and if you haven't already subscribed, go on, why not do so now? See you soon.